Good morning, YouTube. It is Pastor Bob here. Looks like it's going to be a nice day out. Wanted to show you what I was up to. Anyways, I'm changing the cam in this Predator 212. I'm going to take the governor out. The governor's back there, by the way, guys. That little gear back there. And there's a little flapper arm that comes up here to this control arm. And then it has another two arms that go to the carburetor. Actually, I think there's three arms that go to the carburetor. Okay. I'm going to eliminate all this stuff. Don't need it no more. Right? Why? Because I'm putting a, 800 RPM cam in it by Dyno Cam. Good cams, guys. But the reason why I'm doing it is twofold. Now, I'm not going with a billet piston. I don't see the need in that. And I don't see the need for a billet flywheel. Now, some people like it, fanboys, well, they can do whatever they want to do, right? That's their deal, right? That's how people make money. But if you're just looking to get a little more RPMs out of it, there's a couple of things that can transpond and you can save yourself hundreds of dollars, right? Now, these cams, they range anywhere from, $50 to, $125, depending on what you get, right? This is 8,800 RPM, so what I have to do is I have to change what's called the valve springs. That's these right here, valve springs, okay? Your valve keepers are in here, and then your valve cap, and then you have valve springs, and your valve is that little round thing that runs down in there. The keepers hold the valve in place. Anyways, I'm going to change these out. I haven't yet decided. I think what I'm going to do first is go with the 22-pound valve springs instead of the 26-pound valve springs. And see where I am at that. I think that's pretty important. And so, I'm going to go with the 22-pound there. I'm putting this Dyno Cam in here. Now, I wanted to show you something unique. If you look down in here, right? Now, this little device here is for when you're starting, right? It gives you easy starting. That's what it does. Alright. To get into the technical name and all that, I don't think is necessary, but that's what it does. Alright. But if you notice something about this cam versus the new cam, alright, first off, pretty shady how they did that. How they balanced that. I mean, it's okay, but I want to show you something. You see this little, let me show you. You see how that little lever moves right there? So, when you're starting it up, right, it's at a certain way, and then once you get going, right, the RPMs open it up so that way it's not locked no more, right? Because the lifter, when the lifter comes across that lobe like that, that's what keeps it down like that, and the spring retracts it. Anyway, I'm not getting into that. What I want to talk about is when you look right here, right, you see that lip, how it sticks up really high? Let me show you something. This is the Dyno Cam, and if you look at the difference between these two, this one here is shorter, and it sits lower. Do you see that? See how that sits lower? And it's shorter. Okay, and when you look on this one, look, do you see the wear on the tip of that? You see the wear on the tip of that? What's happening is your lifter is coming across here like this, and it's causing excess wear on that lifter when it's coming across there, because this wasn't set correctly. So when you look at the new cam, right, it flows across it. See that? So there'll be excess wear on your lifter. So note that if that's like that, you need to find out what the specification is for that. But if it is too high, you can take it down a little bit, because you can see how it's wearing itself. See that? And I'm glad I noticed that. But just a little update. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to make this baby rip. Hopefully I can get up to about 8,800 RPMs. I don't know. I probably never get that high. I'm just on and off it all the time anyway, but just giving it a little hot rodding. I got an upgraded carburetor, upgraded air cleaner. I have an upgraded race coil, which is over here somewhere. Right there. This is that it? Or is it back here? No, that's not it. I think it's up there. I think I got an upgraded race coil up there I'm going to put on it. Okay. And all of that stuff will make the engine run better. Go faster. Be more productive. So, anyway, just wanted to show you guys what I was up to. I don't know if it was helpful or not. I'm going to take all that out. Make it race ready. And then over here, there you go. This is a Husqvarna. New Husqvarna, went through this. Redid the things that I thought were necessary on this. Checked all the clearances, valve clearances. Made sure that all of the internal workings of the motor were up to specifications. Seemed to be pretty good. It's got an electric start, so you can plug it in the wintertime if you needed to. Now these motors, these I think these 208cc motors by Husqvarna, right? You know, these are meant to, you know, work all the time. Generally at a low torque, got a lot of low torque, you know, because they're running log splitters and things like that, snow blowers. So now the snow blowers, you know, you can run wide open, right? These things have got to be able to handle it. So, you know, I go all the way through it, make sure everything's right, all the bolts are tight, you know, and put, you know, some thread lock on there in certain areas that I think that need thread locking. And when I get all done, I put my numbers on the side, saying that I did it. Put my little Coin Guru Minister YouTube family sticker on there. Like anybody cares. That don't make it go faster, but it's cool. And then I put my identification numbers on that I did it. Pretty unique how they did this exhaust, how it runs back in here, goes through a baffle and runs back through. I mean, it looks kind of cool. I mean, just for a stock motor. Well, it's got a little something in there, but for a stock motor, I like the design better. I mean, pretty much they're the same, you know. There's differences in the tolerances and, you know, maybe how far the piston comes in, the piston size, you know, like this is a 7, right? So, you know, who knows what this is. It could be the same. Just minor differences. I mean, you can put whatever you want for cc's and horsepowers, you know, but little modifications can change it. I mean, some of these motors you can get, you know, 25, 30 horse, probably even more depending on the mods you're doing to it, right? So, you know, I tell people, you know, buy the quality stuff, you know. People put their name on these motors because they run good, you know, because they're supposed to do their job. And they're built for specific applications, you know. But yeah, pretty good. I like these motors. Matter of fact, I like them so much. And I like them, which are more modeled after the Briggs and Stratton. Now these Briggs and Stratton, man, this thing is nasty. I mean nasty good. I mean, it's pretty nice. But I put one of those right on this. Look at that. This baby's ready to rock and roll. Now I'm going to run the stock because I'll probably end up selling this go-kart. I'm pretty proud of it. I think people will really like it. I did a lot of my own designs to make it a lot better, look better, and be more functional. But I'm just running the stock on it right now. I may change that before I get done. I got some stainless steel exhaust coming for it. I'm going to mod all of this and put stainless steel exhaust maybe on. I don't know. Either on this one or the other one I'll have it all ready. But it's pretty much ready to rock and roll. I got new air cleaner coming for it. I already got the air cleaner adapter for it. So It ought to be pretty sexy when I get done with it. It's got a deep bowl on it. See that? Oh, it's got the deep bowl. But, yeah, it's going to be pretty nice. I think the go-kart's going to be nice. We'll find out, hopefully, in a few days where I'm at. So, we will see. Today I'm building a headrest for this. You know. We'll see how it all comes out. So, I got a couple of parts down there. That's the extension piece for the air cleaner. And those there, I painted those. Those are for that Predator motor. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed the update. I'll probably do another video today. Who knows? Maybe I'll get on tonight. Depends on how I feel. Maybe I'll get on tonight. We'll do something. Talk. I don't know. Who knows? I never know what my day is going to be, so no promises. Anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful day. God bless you. Do something good for somebody today. Call somebody you haven't in a long time. Tell somebody you love them. You know, it never hurts to do something nice for somebody. You know, even if you don't get anything in return. You know. And I tell people, don't always look for something in return. You know, just do it because that's the way you want to be. There's enough arrogance and ignorance in the world today. I mean, we can see it all over the place. You know, we need to step up and start doing the right things. Maybe people will see that, you know, we live happier lives because we do, and we live our lives like that. So, anyways, guys, I love you. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell button for notifications, upcoming videos, and we'll see you soon. Reverend Bob is out of here. See ya!